Honestly, I can't explain myself to any of you guys. You'll never get it. I'm a couple sandwiches short of a picnic. What's up, Team Lethal fans? Mustang King in the house. Got my son, Captain Luca Rosen, right here. We are over at Lethal Performance headquarters. This is part 2 of the Cobro series, the build of my Cobra. We're doing a Coyote swap on it. So we're gonna be taking the car down to Lujan Motorsports here early next week. What I realized is that I'm gonna be aiming for maybe 1,000, 1,100 wheel horsepower with the Whipple 3.8 Gen 5 Supercharger on it. So I basically thought of, again, a little bit late. I should have thought about this before, but if I'm making that much power with the 10-speed auto transmission, it'd be a good idea to put the McLeod steel and friction kit in it before bringing it down there. So what we're gonna do, we just came over to Lethal headquarters. We're gonna go and grab the transmission as well as those McLeod steel and friction kit, and we're gonna bring it on over to Power by the Hour where Jake is gonna do the swap for us, swap out the factory stuff, install the McLeod stuff, so when I bring the transmission down to Lujan Motorsports, be all ready to support 1,000+ wheel horsepower. All right, so we'll walk up and show you this. We're gonna go through all of the parts next week when we pull the car onto the trailer and get all the parts out of the warehouse. But starting off, this is the stuff we'll be taking over to Power by the Hour Performance. We've got the McLeod 99098 1000 series 10R80 and up steel and friction kit. We've also got the Ford Performance 10R80 right here. And it's ready to go. We're gonna put it in the back of the truck, take it over to Power by the Hour, drop it off, and let him do his thing. Captain Luca is almost 15 years old. He's gonna be getting his permit here at the end of February. So look at this guy, he's been messing around, driving around. Speaking about Whipple Superchargers, that's our 2021 F-150 with a Gen 5 3-liter Whipple on it. That thing hauls. I cannot wait to turn it up a bit, maybe do some E85. We're waiting to get the drag wheel set up on it, but here you go. This is nice and cautious driver, my son. Look at that. Truck looks great. So we're gonna load up this trans and the parts into the truck and head on over to Power by the Hour here in a sec, and we'll film the drop off. Good job, Chad. Wonderful job. There we go. Load it up. All right, listen, we're headed over to Power by the Hour Performance right now in the Lethal F-150, and we've got the transmission, we've got the steel and friction kit from McLeod here. So they actually pulled the car out a little too soon because we had to make room for some more pallet racks. We've been like filling up with inventory, getting ready for season. We've got no room. I really wanted to film actually pulling the car out because it was like pushed up against the wall, as you can see in the first video, covered in dust and lots of dicks drawn on it, like lots of dicks. How many dicks do you think were on there? I mean, if you were gonna guess, how many dicks? 20. 20? Yeah, there was possibly 20, maybe more. But, and we're gonna run a contest on how many dicks you can see or guess that are on the car, so. But they pulled it out of the warehouse, and it's been raining like crazy down here in the afternoons, so it did rain, and most of the dicks got washed off. So we're gonna have to come up with another plan to cover it with dicks. There's some dicks still in there?
They're all there.
Like good ones?
All the dust is there on the windows.
All right, all the dust on the windows, yeah, but the body is all kind of cleaned off. But we'll figure something out because I know you love having dicks all over the car, right?
Totally.
Totally. I don't know. Honestly, I can't explain myself to any of you guys. You'll never get it. I'm a couple sandwiches short of a picnic.
I'll bet I'm crashing in the truck while you're filming.
I don't know. All right, over by Power by the Hour Performance, my man Jake Long, right in the house. What's up, PBH, Jake?
Hey.
All right, we're unloading the transmission. So Jake, I called last minute. I know we're dropping the car off next week to Lujan Motorsports, and I was like, hey dude, can you put some steel and frictions in? And he said, bring it on over, I'll get it done in a couple days. So I'll have this all ready to go down to Lujan next week. And the transmission will be ready to support, you know, 1,000, 1,100 wheel horsepower without the clutches slipping. So he's gonna bring it on back in the shop and do the swap. So if you guys didn't know who Power by the Hour Performance is, Jake has been here for a very long time. He's used to do like a ton of our installs. He built pretty much all of the Lethal shop cars, right?
Yeah.
And they've shifted their business, which is awesome, which is really good. So now they're pretty much known as the Coyote Swap Specialists. Jake has it down very good. So you guys looking to do a Coyote swap, he's got all the parts, all the brackets, all that other stuff that you need to get it done. And that's what I'm using for my Cobra swap, the Coyote swap. So good shit, right?
Yes, it is.
I'm excited, man. Yeah, so anyways, cars go down to Lujan Motorsports middle of the week, and we'll film some other stuff before we bring it down, show you all the parts we've got at the shop. Actually, that's I was gonna ask you that real quick. So before I go through it, because you probably know this stuff way better than I do, the swap parts, what are the main things, like on a car like mine, doing a you know, an SN Coyote swap?
Yeah, so the main thing is power steering, right? That's how it all starts, is put that motor in, you don't have hydraulic power steering running off the engine. Our brackets give you that provision. You can put your factory pump back on, your AC compressor back on.
That's what Willie was asking me.
Yeah.
He was like, what are we doing about the steering? And I was like, oh man, I'm really not sure.
No, you'll have power steering.
I sent him all the parts on the invoice that you sent me, and he's like, oh, we're good, we're good, we're good.
Okay,
so,
cool.
yeah, now
so that, you know, obviously control pack to run the engine, transmission. Other than that, it's pretty simple. That car is really easy because the motor bolts in. Use the same motor mounts and everything.
Are there different kits for the different styles of blowers and stuff like that? So since I'm running the Whipple on there, it's a specific kit for what having to do with the drive, accessory drive?
Drive, like that? You can have a different drive for Gen 3, Gen 5 Whipple. Supercharger is going to be different. You know, everything.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
And you got all the parts for it all. So no matter what type of blower swap you're doing on a Coyote swap, you've got the parts for it.
Yeah.
Woo! America! So yeah, man, you'll have the transmission done tomorrow?
Tomorrow, man.
Appreciate it, bro.
Same time?
Thanks. Jake from Power Body Hour. That's right.
Thanks,
Coyote swap specialist in the house. What's up, guys? It's Monday. Well, you know, I dropped off my 10 or 80 transmission to have Power Body Hour install the McLeod steel and friction kit on it. And Jake said he'd have it done in a few days for me. So here we are, Monday. Jake gives me a shout, says, come on down and get the transmission. So here I am over at Power Body Hour to pick up my 10 or 80. And then on Thursday, the Cobra is finally going down to Lujan Motorsports. Very excited. So we'll pull up over here and film a little bit of the loading the transmission back in the truck and head back to Lethal headquarters, drop it off with the rest of the stuff, and get on with my day. All right. 2-day turnaround time, bro. Look at that. Is that what you advertise?
No.
You tell everyone you can do a transmission
Only
in 2
for
days?
you, man.
Nice,
Only for
dude.
you.
Look at that,
Everyone else
man.
is one day.
Big thanks, my man Jake. Got my transmission all ready. And the car is going to Willie on Thursday. Good stuff, man. You're good.
You're good, man.
You're good. Thank you guys so much. Out here. So I really appreciate everyone following the project. This is special for me, especially for the fact that I get to do this with my son Luca, and he's gonna be driving pretty soon. So it's pretty awesome. But we've got a lot of comments. We've definitely got a lot of comments. It seems to be like 50-50. Some people love the project. They can't wait to see us progress with it and follow the build, while some other people hate the project. They feel that I'm ruining a Cobra. So I'm just gonna say this and explain it. I had the car since July 1st, 2002. I'm the original owner. It's been sitting for many years. The car was painted grabber blue. I actually painted the mirror covers as well. I know it's against like Cobra ethics to do something like that. And it also has a solid axle in it. So, I mean, is it really considered a Cobra anymore? Is it an original Cobra, do you think? Or you consider it? I still consider it a Cobra because that's what, you know, the VIN number is, and that's what I bought it as. Who cares what I do to it? But I do appreciate your comments and your thoughts on it. So make sure to drop a comment in here. If you don't subscribe, please subscribe to us so that you get updated on our videos of the build. And, you know, we're going to be doing another round of filming next week once we get all the parts out of the warehouse and put the car on a trailer and head down to Lujan Motorsports. But this is going to be special. I'm really just excited to get the car up and running again. And I know it's going to be awesome. And I know we're going to enjoy the car a lot and hopefully get some awesome footage of the car on the street and the track for you guys. So definitely make sure to follow the build, guys. I love you. Thanks so much.